How's it going, folks? Ooh, my hair's a little bit all over the place. Also, there's a little bit of webcam lag. Love that for me today. Well, welcome to Underground. Yeah, we've been going every day nearly this week with IPW. It's been fun. Yeah, getting set and ready for the showdown soon. That's in a few months' time, where we are daily again, but hey, it is what it is. Thankfully, tonight we've got episode 25, our 25th ever IPW Underground. That's interesting thing. I'm just casually gonna check my sound. Let's see how good we sound. Is it Gucci Gang? As some may say. There we go. I can actually see my microphone settings. There we go. Looks good. And yeah, we're going into an epic show. 3 matches as always here in the Underground. 3 beautiful boys and girls. Even though it's more than that. 3 beautiful bouts, so in total 8, 7, sorry, I can't count. Right. That's a good start. Yeah, we are entering the Underground with some big bona fide action on our hands as well. We're kicking it off with a battle of the 1-0s. Who's gonna lose their perfect record? Let's find out right now. I forgot to move my headphone sound. Whoopsies! There we go.
The following is a submission match. Making his way to the ring, representing American-made from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Julius Creed.
Well, it's interesting that we're bringing in the Battle of the 1-0s. As obviously we recently did a 8-way or 10-person knockout fest where the winner got a title shot for Sol Royuka's Women's Underground Championship. We're starting to break some of the O's now in the men's division. Both Theory and Creed possess them. They're about to get destroyed here.
And his opponent, representing A-Town Down Under from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Theory looking to get to 2-0. Same with Julius Creed, and it's an interesting sort of approach that Theory brings to his underground battles. Very much a all-round athlete. Cocky, brash. You name it, he is it. Whereas his opponent, more built for the technical wrestling attributes, that style of wrestling. And it's going to come down to who wants it more. In this bout, it's submissions only, so you have to feel Creed in a bit better of a situation overall. Let's get going. Our opener tonight, Julius Creed, Austin Theory, and Julius taking advantage first. Wrenching down on the leg as these two going toe-to-toe. You have to feel Theory needs to be careful, cautious, and considerate for that ankle lock Creed brothers can utilize. As for Julius, in terms of submissions, you don't really know what's going to come from Theory. Could opt for an arm triangle, camel clutch, Boston crab, those staple wrestling submission holds. And that would probably be my avenue of attack as Theory sent over the top rope and well yeeted back in here by Julius Creed. Springboard maneuver connecting perfectly for Creed, who's looking to maybe elevate that tempo early on in this bout. Collar and elbow, resulting in Creed getting the better of Theory, but Theory avoids the follow-up and now hooks up once again. And well, it's this time Theory getting the better, and a beautiful drop kick to follow up that flurry of offense. Creed loads a nice belly to belly. Sends Theory crashing into the mat. Austin needs to be wary of what's coming, as the early goings very much is just a jockeying of position, and you can hear the crowd not too fond of who's fighting right now, as Theory gonna gun stun Julius across that top rope. Creed fires back, beautiful forearm smash, and well, a little early for it, but the straps have come down. Standing shooting star press connects here for Julius, who's now got a modified camel clutch in. The referee Gale spots in ropes, and now Julius down, drops him. A kiss goodnight with the big time lariat. Theory down and back in that camel clutch. This time no rope break. Is it good for anything? No. Theory escapes. And now Austin Theory can take Julius down, as he's applying pressure to the face. Off the ropes, drops the elbow. Theory sent flying and back into the ring. Yet again, just being tossed about with ease here by Julius Creed. As Creed, what strength, just from one corner. Hell, well, why not? Let's go back to the other. Just slamming Theory into both middle turnbuckles. Heavy offense connecting there for the Creed brother. Again, just tossing Theory about. This is not a situation either man really is fond of, a submission match, but they are showcasing some good skills here in the underground. And obviously, if you look at the champion currently in the men's division, having good submission wrestling is probably one of the best things to have, as Julius just picks him up. A kiss goodnight with that lariat once again. Theory down. This time armbar applied, cinched in deep. Will Theory tap? Answer, no. Theory escapes out the side. Nice punches to cause some separation there. And now hooks up Julius. Up, down. Theory targeting the head. He knows what he must go after if he is to put away Julius as A-Town down. He brings The head of Creed crashing down. Rope break should be no, not called here. Julius able to escape that submission. As he takes Theory up and down. Beautiful powerbomb. It was kind of like a slip and slide there for Julius. Falling into that one. We're pulling out all the shots as shooting star press from Julius Creed. Theory busted open. Potentially, no, not done and dusted somehow. Still has some fight left in. Military press slam. Showing the strength. Good fortitude here from Austin Theory. Austin standstill returns to the ring. As does Julius. It's going to come down to that last second sort of maneuver to give you an advantage. As Julius lines up Theory. Once again picks him up. Drops him down. And it's just a kiss goodnight. How is Austin Theory's head not coming off of its body? Camel clutch yet again in. This time not too close to the ropes still. It looks quite close. Theory, will he tap? No. Answer is no. Instead though, Theory rolls out. Buys himself some space, but straight back into a belly-to-belly. Julius Creed just having his way with his opponent here. And he's fired up now. Potentially could look for the kill shot as Theory. Scorpion death drop. What is Austin looking for here? Modified armbar. Julius, though, out of it quick and back, tossing Theory about. Such ease, such skill, just tossing Austin about with just so much ease. Theory needs to find something, and an A-Town down might be it. But he's slow to capitalize. He needs to get the submission in. Finally does. Julius, you can see the face just in grimace, but Theory didn't have that chin lock in quite that deep, so Julius able to escape, and well, he's dropping Theory. And Theory now could be done and dusted. Swirly into the corner. You have to feel that Theory's body, just every landing it receives just gets worse and worse as once more picked up, dropped down. Mwah! I'd seriously, if I was Julius Creed, look for that chin lock again, wrench back, pull Theory deeper into trouble. Pull him back further. Can't get the W just yet. As Theory tossed once more. He's just being thrown about like he is absolutely nothing. Julius not slowing down is, why not? Let's go for a third. A symphony. A belly to bellies. Theory back to his feet. Catches Julius. Fisherman's neck breaker. Again back in the camel clutch. Will Julius tap? The answer is no. He escapes from the hold. Theory trying to go super kick. Can't connect. Julius instead Big time toss. A momentum shifting maneuver could be coming as well. We've got a mini Brock Lesnar in the form of Julius Creed, it seems. Standing shooting star. Not even standing from the top rope. And again, submission hold in deep. Theory having his neck cranked back. No, not enough just yet. Still fight left in Theory. Knows what's at stake, that 1-0 record. Doesn't want to become a 1-1. Julius, he is just punishing every step of the way. The amount we've seen. He's got 3 moves, and those 3 moves still aren't enough to put Austin Theory down. He maybe needs to expand his repertoire a little more. There's that 4th maneuver, the powerbomb. Theory, though, fights back. Hooks up Julius. A-Town down. Again, the camel clutch in. It seems to be the only submission these two meant no. This is just rocking of the boat from both men. But only one of them can get the W in this affair. A nice boot to the back of the knee. Theory again hooks him up. Fisherman's neck breaker. Hangs him out to dry. Julius stops Theory's attempt at a submission. Gut wrench. Just tossing about Theory. He needs something here. Tree of Joey Lawrence. Skewo. Theory out of it, though. Super kick connects. Theory turns him inside out. Axial connecting. Is both men's bodies down and potentially out. Theory up first. Julius slow to return as well. But the submission's needed. One of them's got to go to bed. Swinging neck breaker. Theory may have turned his attention to the ankle. Ankle lock in. Kurt Angle falls back into the hold as well. Julius could be in trouble, but the hold relinquished. Maybe a different style from Theory coming quite late into the match to target another body part. Maybe not the wisest of things to do, but he is kicking away at that left leg. He's doing some damage, but again he targets the head. And both men once again down and out. Such exhaustion from this battle. It's Theory up to his feet. Lining Creed up. Irish whip. Drop down. And the line from Julius cuts it in half and stops it, but Theory back with one of his own. He looks to fly. Theory hits the splash. As you look at the ring, covered in blood already from this opener, and it's only Theory, I believe, bleeding. I tell a lie, I think there's some off Julius as the line connects with Theory rolling through. Up and over with a blockbuster. Drops Julius, and now, again the modified camel clutch, this time in deep. Theory wrenching back. Is it enough for the tap? The answer's yes, as Theory earns the dub. Back and forth affair. The 4 moves of Julius Creed not enough to get through the repertoire of offense that Austin Theory posed to him. 1-0. No more for both men as Theory goes to 2-0 and Julius drops to 1-1. We've got a few more men also fitting in that 1-0 bracket. That will probably end up being changed. Over the next couple of weeks, likes of Dexter Lumis, Andre Chase, Alex Shelley, Carlito D'Lo, El Grande Americano, Mark Henry, and Alistair Black and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Those O's will start to be penetrated over the next couple of weeks, but that is something I don't really want to say I want to watch people's O's being perforated. That's probably not the best way to word it. But we've got one of those battles happening right now. A big old brawl set right now. Let's send it to the ring for that battle. Here's one of the men with a 1-0 record as he looks to introduce someone else to the Hall of Pain. Mark Henry. A destructive force. Ready to work and just squash whoever stands in his way. The Underground, a nice place built for this sort of action. Mark Henry's finding a home here. The more dubs he gets, the closer he gets to shot at the champion. And let's be honest, Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, those two going toe-to-toe. That will be a hell of a battle. But as the gunshots fire out, the fists get raised. Motor City hits the arena. Alex Shelley, the other man, or one of the other men with a 1-0 record. Bang. He puts that up against a Wrecking Crew. I'm going to just say this right now. I feel that Mark Henry is favorite to win this. Shelley needs to overcome some adversary here, because he's showing his technical wrestling positioning ahead of this one. We toss it to Mike Crone for official Underground introductions.
The following contest is an NXT Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 362 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alex Shelley.
Intro's out the way. Let's get going. As Mark Henry, big time headbutt to start this one off. An underground match where there's no pinfall. It's just submission, TKO, or knockout. The ways to win here. If you're Mark Henry, you've got to enjoy those sort of rules because it is a hall of pain. As he avoids the big shot and, well, Shelley tossed to the floor. A heavy landing for Shelley as he crashed and burned after missing the shot onto Mark Henry. Now the big man gets to work over Shelley here on the outside. No count out in a match like this. And, well, Mark's going to make Shelley know that this is his home. It's his playground. Sending him crashing into the LED ring post. And that's going to cost some money to get that screen repaired. Shelley avoids the leg drop, but cannot keep Mark down. But no, big time German. That's going to put down the big man. That's Shelley's avenue into this. Early submission hold, Fujiwara armbar. Mark quickly out of it. Sense the danger and, well, gonna make Alex Shelley pay. Fireman's carry up to the military press and just drops him. Shelley just being tossed about a completely different way to how Julius Creed did to Austin Theory a moment ago. This is just pure power on display. And that's what Shelley needs to do. Evade the big shots. Showcase his speed here against Mark Henry. The issue is the big man can brush off those shots with ease. And now, yikes! Heavy landing there for Shelley once again as the nerve trap being pressurized here. Shelley unloads. Nice knife-edge chops. As he has the chance now to strike and punish Mark Henry. Big shot to the face. And now unloads a combo. He's got the big man reeling. But now Mark Henry, one clubbing blow, changes the tune. A headbutt puts down Shelley. And now Shelley goes flying into the barricade. Mark Henry. The big man. The world's strongest man. In a battle like this, you kind of have to feel outmatches what Alex Shelley wants to do. It's going to be hard for Motor City Machine Gun to really do anything. Does, however, avoid the splash from Henry. But Henry avoids the clothesline follow-up and fires back with one of his own. He puts down his opponent, who is slowly but surely being introduced to the Hall of Pain. Nerve trap once again. Locked in. Once again. Shelley escapes but caught. World's strongest slam puts down Shelley. And Henry's not done. Oh! Crash landing into the apron for Shelley. Oh, why not? Let's make a second fall, this time the other way. This is just a destructive force being let loose on Alex Shelley here. As we bring the camera around. Shelley avoids. Now has Mark hooked up. Thinking pile driver. Probably your best bet if you want to deal with Mark Henry. But no. Shelley cannot capitalize, and Mark Henry's fired up now. Lying in wait, ready to pounce. Again, trying to go maybe World's Strongest Slam, but Shelley out the back. Scorpion Death Drop. Connecting. Shelley finding some flurry of offense. Sends Mark Henry back into the ring. And what is Shelley looking for here? Goes to the corner, channeling himself. I think it's time for a little kick to the face. A super kick lands flush onto Mark Henry, and the crowd getting behind him. Motor City stretch. No rope breaks in a bout like this. And that's in deep. Henry, though, escaping the trouble. Knee to the back of the skull and a punch breaks the hold. And now I think that's a fired up World's Strongest Man. The Hall of Pain could be becoming a Hall of Murder at this point. But Shelley caught. Big shoulder block from Mark Henry stops it, but he eats the ring post. Woo-hoo! Big landing there. Shelley unloads, twisting into that swinging neck breaker. He has the big man down. He isn't out just yet. In fact, a little more needed to put away Mark Henry as he catches Shelley. Bear hug applied. Submission in deep. Just jiggling. And he gets the tap out. Mark Henry did a lot of damage to the body of Shelley. And that's resulted in just crushing his body and his bones in that bear hug. You expected maybe a World's Strongest knockout, but it's a dual threat, it seems, here for the World's Strongest Man. That bear hug, locked in tight, gave him advantage. And then this just tap out gave him the dub. 2-0 for the World's Strongest Man as he introduces Alex Shelley to the Hall of Pain. That's two men now on 2-0. Maybe we see a bout between those two soon. But now we've got to look forward to our main event. It's a big one. The Women's Underground Championship on the line. Who wins it? Will Sol Booker retain? That's the real question. We aren't entering a normal triple threat match. Oh no. No. We don't do that in the underground. We bring the fire. It's a KO fest. It is submissions, KOs, anything goes, and guess what? It's elimination. So everyone is a target, regardless of what happens. Let's toss it to the ring for our
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the Women's Underground Championship.
Miss Parker earned the shot by beating the champ. And well, he looks...
Introducing the challenger from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
ready to go here tonight, surviving the Eliminator. And now, she gets that shot, but it originally was a singles match with the champion. That no longer a thing because of what happened on Primetime. Shoulder wiggle, the little jiggle, ready to strike and knock out two women is Miss Parker. But her opponent, Thea Hale.
And introducing the challenger, representing Chase University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea Hale.
Earned the W in the Prospects Championship tournament over Sol Ruka. Simple as you like. That's why Thea's here. Both ladies earned a dub over the champion. And now they have their chance to become a champion. Obviously, Thea is still in the Prospects Championship tournament in the upper bracket, I believe. If we look at me taking a quick look at that. Indeed, she goes up against Kalani Jordan. That will certainly be a interesting matchup. Should also point out I may be wrong on my facts. Indeed I am.
Introducing the champion from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Women's Underground Champion, Sol Ruka.
I'm a little wrong with my facts. It actually wasn't in the Prospects title tournament that Sol lost to Thea Hale. Sol lost to Gigi Dolan in that tournament, which you may be asking, why is Gigi not in this bout? And you have to ask Ludwig Kaiser for that reasoning, because he'd obviously scheduled it as a triple threat prior to Conquest of all things, where Thea beat Sol in a singles match on Primetime. Tonight, both Jada and Thea are needing to replicate success they found over the champion if they are to become the new top stars here in the women's division of the IPW Underground. An early shot here from Sol drops Jada as Jada and Thea go toe-to-toe. Rules are simple for this one. It's submissions, it's KOs, and it's elimination. No DQ, no count out. Just an absolute brawl. And you have to feel a matchup like this, I think, favors Jada Parker more than it does either of these two ladies. It's going to come down to grit and determination. And Jada has that in bunches as the first weapon brought into play. It's a nice little, it's a door. And as yesterday was Valentine's Day, I adore you, everyone. I adore my fans and fans of IPW. I can't keep a straight face as I say that line, but yes, a big bout here. Our main event, championship on the line, and Sol Ruka, a beautiful thrust kick to the back of the skull, takes control for this moment in time. Another one to the head, this time front facing, and then add a German into it. Nice offense there from Sol, but can't not capitalize on it. Is our next piece of weaponry brought into play. A table. Not a table, a ladder. I just misidentified a ladder. Good job, me. And that, I think, is a good weapon overall for Sol Ruka. Can you imagine? Soul Snatcher from up there. That would be picturesque. But that's a big scoop slam onto the ladder by Thea Hale. Crash landing for Jada. And Thea eats a shoulder tackle from Soul. Nice Asai Muso from Soul as well. Who's picking up and dropping face buster onto the ladder. Oh my. Miss Parker crashes and burns. Heavy landing there. As this time we've got ladder picked out from underneath this. And yes, I do know what I just said. I deliberately said ladder after mistaking the ladder as a table. Either way, big offense coming out from all three of these ladies. They know what's at stake. A championship in IPW. On our weekend feature show. Bang! Nice chop to the body, and Miss Parker's fired up because she's going to drop the ass onto Soul. Roll through, big kick. That Johnny Gargano-esque kick to the head there from Thea Hale. Drops Miss Parker for a moment, but Miss Parker's feeling herself now. Remember, it is elimination. So if you're Soul here, you kind of want to stand back and watch these two destroy each other. As Thea keeping the pressure onto Jada. Beautiful dropkick. Springboard. Cannonball! The North American Championship winning maneuver. In Thea's arsenal. Utilized there onto Jada. But Jada's quickly up. Cannot capitalize on Thea's dealings with Soul. Instead, Jada sent running. Hip toss out from Thea, who connects with some heavy offense. Slugging blows, takes the back. Mat slam down. But keep your eyes on Ruka. Soul. Eat some shots there. Thea sends the champ to the corner. Charges in, hits the splash. But cannot keep going. Soul escapes the danger. Super kick. Flattens Thea. Thea can't get it. May have been thinking submission time on Soul, but Soul's just looking to dissect. To the apron she goes. Jada intervening. Stopping Soul's 450. Michinoku driver from Thea. Not going to be able to keep Jada Parker down. And, well, the Blondes have meetings of the mind. It's Miss Parker unloads. So does Soul. Facebuster. Connects onto Jada. And why not? Cowabunga do no. Fireman's carry fought out of here by Miss Parker. Gore Buster. As well, we bring in the trademark IPW weapon, a traffic cone. Anything goes in this sort of bout, and we need to proceed with caution, especially when the Kimura's locked in deep. Remember, submissions do play a factor here in getting the W. Jada survives the submission hold. Wasteland from Thea. She is taking over. And she has got that traffic cone in hand, ready to strike. So does Miss Parker. Big shot caught, though. There. Hooked up. Bad place to be. Escapes the powerbomb position as Soul gets the taunt on the outside. Wise from the champ. Let her challengers tire each other out as a big-time DDT connects. Big toss there from Thea. Soul's got a good old-fashioned trash can brought into the picture. Finally returns to the ring. Springboard, she lands on it herself, but yeah. Leaping neck breaker from Hale drops the champ. And now there's a trash can in play as Jada stops what Thea wants there. Slams her head into the trash can. And why not? Let's get a little hypnotic. Miss Parker, I believe, connected with it. Soul. Dropped. Thea, though, has Jada hit with the twisting neck breaker. Trash can in play for a moment, because now Thea, dropped. And why not? Booty popping moonsault. Thea now out of the picture for some time. Get some time to recover on the outside. Soul eats the spinning back fist from Jada. Camel clutch locked in. The champion in trouble. Able to escape the danger. And Miss Parker has a Thea Hale on her back. Kimura once again locked in. That's her. In the hands of Soul. But that Kimura eliminates Jada Parker. We're down to 2. And Thea trying to grab a hold of Soul, but Soul fires back a nice shot. The apron goes Soul. Tries to hit Lariat. Can't do so. Thea around the world. Arm drag takedown. We're down to a dangerous situation for the champion, having to go through Thea Hale, who's firing on all cylinders, already eliminated Miss Parker. Soul. Snatcher connects off the ropes. She just needs something else big to put away Thea. A submission hold could do it. Camel clutch applied. The champion not good enough for the dub just yet. Thea caught. Soul. Irish whip. Leapfrog. Drop down. Tries to pick the ankle. Can't get it. And now Thea capitalizes. Again. Kimura locked in. The champion in trouble. Do we have a new champion? No, not yet. Booty popping moonsault this time from Thea. As a challenger closing in. Maybe on victory. She heads outside. Staggering Soul finds her footing. As that's a trash can brought into the picture, but Soul, the table, took out her hands. Soul, though, fireman's carry, has Thea up and drops her down. The champion closing in on this dub. Surfboard stretch. Has Thea in trouble. But Thea escapes the danger. Ruka misses a smash with the forearm. Thea sends her running. A drop down. And the champ almost launched into oblivion. Has the table finally in her hands. Just going to drop it on the challenger. Soul waiting. Looking to strike. This time, no, Soul Satcher misses. And Thea up, over, no, caught, power slam. Soul, springboard, hits the splash, no, misses. Thea big knee connects. And now let's just bring in the trash. Sol rolls to the corner to escape as much danger as possible, but Thea right on top of her, not allowing the champion time to recover. Sol laying down in the bottom of the corner. A beautiful drop kick from Thea connects. She has the champion where she wants her, and the arm caught, legs hooked. Kimura in deep. Will the champion tap here? The answer's yes, as we now have a new underground champion. It came down to the wire as Thea Hale not only put Jada Parker out of this battle with that submission early, she came through, put two of them onto the champ and eliminated her to give Thea Hale her first championship here in IPW. You gotta admit, there was some close calls for Thea. She evaded that soul snatcher that probably would have put her down and out. But in the end, this is the fate for Sol Ruka. Forced to tap out.
Here is your winner, and new Women's Underground Champion, Thea Hale.
And just like that, we have a new champion here in IPW. Thea Hale, 2-0 against Sol Ruka. And you can see just how much it means to her picking up the W here tonight. Well, from me to you, it's time to bid you all adieu. Thanks for joining me here for IPW Underground. We've got prime time, we've got breakdown this week, but a Prospect Cup will keep rolling on. Tune in for that. In fact, you will be seeing Thea Hale in action on Tuesday night as well. I'll see you guys then for an epic